Hello, it's Helen from Journal with Purpose and welcome to my Take 5 video for September. The prompts this month were picked by the lovely Sylvia and they are to use a map, add an element from nature, add a picture, music sheet and green. I'm going to be creating my pages this month in my Traveller's Notebook from Start Bay Notebooks, and I'm starting off using a map that came in a vintage paper bundles from London Gifties. Because I didn't have any music paper, I found some online and printed it off, and I then screwed up that sheet of paper and I'll be using distress inks over the top of it to try and give it that old crumpled look. And the distress inks I'm using are tea dye and vintage photo. If this is your first time hearing about the Take 5 Art Journal Challenge, I'll tell you a bit about it. There are 12 of us in the group and we each take it in turns to pick 5 prompts each month that we all then use in our journals and create a video to show you how we've used them. And we'd love it if you want to take part. If you create something using these prompts, please feel free to share them on YouTube or Instagram. Use the hashtag Take5Art and tag any of us in so that we can see what you've created. And all of the other participants will be listed down below, so please do check out their videos too so you can see how they've used the same prompts. I'm now using some Pritt Stick to glue those strips of paper onto my page, and the next prompt I'll be tackling is to add a picture. And because I've just come back from my holidays, I thought it would be great to do a bit of journaling about my week away. So I printed off some photos from my HP sprocket and will be adding those onto the page. I've also used some beautiful green washi tape from London Gifties to help cover off that green prompt. The header of my page, I'm using a Tombow calligraphy pen with a soft nib. I decided I'd like to add a little bit of stamping to my page, so I'll be using a couple of different sets of stamps. One's from Studio Calico and one is from Heidi Swap. For the add an element from nature prompt, I'm using some dried flowers, which I absolutely love using in my journal, and I'll be using one of the wet Pritt Stick glues to stick that down. I then used a little more green washi to go over the top of the flowers, and because I wanted to balance out the other side of the page, I looked through the stickers that I've got from London Gifties and found a pink one that I thought looked just right. For my journaling, I'm using a TWSBI fountain pen with black ink. And I'm using that underlay board over the top of the flower because some of that glue was still a bit wet and sticky. When I went to write by the side of the photo, I realised I had some glue on the page, so I'm just putting some vellum paper over the top of it so that I can still write there, and I'll use a Staedtler pigment liner. So in my journal, I'm writing about the places we visited. We went to the Isle of Wight and we went to Osborne House, which was the holiday home of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert. And we also went to the Botanical Gardens. And I like to add in a bit of things that I thought about while I was on my holiday and the kind of changes I want to make now that we're back. I found that whilst being away, just being in that different environment really gave me fresh thought on perhaps bits of my life that I've been struggling with and trying to work out what I wanted to do. So it was great to be able to come back and just write all of those things down while they were fresh in my mind. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this month's Take 5 Art Journal Challenge video, and please do check out all of the other ladies listed below. I'm sure they'll have created great pages using these prompts, and please do let us know if you decide to take part. If you've enjoyed the video, it'd be great if you give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you consider subscribing. Thank you ever so much for watching. I look forward to speaking to you in the next one.